Good morning, Middle School South. I'm Miss Murdoch.
I'm Mr. Bonnet, and we are, just here with you today,
Here's-
celebrating the sun.
And
the
this
sunrise.
is the Roar Report.
Woohoo!
Today is Thursday, the 14th of October, halfway through the year.
Already, halfway through the month.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Cultural calendar.
Yes, so taking a look at the cultural calendar today, the United Nations General Assembly designates the second Wednesday of October as International Day for Natural Disaster Reduction. It's an international day where we observe and try to create a vehicle to promote global culture and natural disaster reduction, including disaster prevention, mitigation, and preparedness. So essentially, if a hurricane hits, the world is ready to respond. If a fire hits, the world is ready to respond, and that is what this day is all about.
If COVID hits,
we've been responding.
More than just today.
Yes.
Character count, C3 will meet Thursday, which is today after school until 4:30. Anyone may attend. We'll be planning our Thanksgiving food drive and December service projects. Also a reminder that our kindness challenge is still happening. I'd like to see some of that stepping up. So
absolutely.
Challenging our adults for that.
Absolutely. Good luck to our two sports teams in action tonight. We have 8th grade volleyball at East playing Pick Lakeview today at 5:30, and 8th grade football at West, home game, but at West also playing Pick Lakeview. So good luck to those teams.
Shout out to our volleyball who did beat East last night. Great game. I think South took the first game, East the second, and South the third, obviously.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Also, Mr. Barboza called me last night, the principal of Middle School East, to give our about 10 or 12 boys that we had in the crowd last night huge shout outs.
Awesome.
For a phenomenal, good sportsman, great fun volleyball game the way it's supposed to be. So
awesome.
Took the time to call and say he appreciated our fans. So thank you, gentlemen, for roaring at Middle School East last night.
Without a doubt. Speaking of roaring and the Roar Report, if you applied for the Roar Report, make sure you're checking your emails for a message from Mrs. Grubb about interviews. Interviews started yesterday, will continue today and on to Friday. So again, if you applied to become a member of the Roar Report team, check your email for your interview time slot. And if you have any questions, go ask Mrs. Grubb, please.
I don't think Mr. Bonnet and I applied, but we certainly have rocked it out.
You know what? That's one opinion.
Let me push the like button.
Nobody liked that.
Nobody liked it. Thursday, today is the last day to order your GMSS t-shirt. Again, if you have questions, please see Mrs. Baldwin.
Yep. And Friday of this week is our 7th grade fun day. It starts right after school at 3:30 and ends at 5. So if you plan on going, 7th graders, please make sure you have a ride available at 5 o'clock on the dot. We're going to have pizza, drinks, candy, chips, all for sale there. So there will be some refreshments and whatnot to eat and drink. Come one, come all, only 7th grade.
Only 7th graders from Middle School South.
Yes,
it is free to get in, but pay for some food.
Mm-hmm.
Also, remember 7th graders, that is a privilege to enjoy that tomorrow. So your behavior will make sure that you make it there. So behave today and tomorrow like you always do.
Speaking of behaving today and tomorrow, we got some awesome shout out cards for some students. If you hear your name, come on down after the Roar Report today to claim your shout out.
Starting with Miss Chloe Kendall.
Adonai Tashomi.
Hendrick Kumpel.
And 2 of them here for Mrs. Bradford. Mrs. Bradford will put these in your mailbox, and you can collect them when you get a minute.
Today, our 8th and 6th grade students will be taking the panorama survey during 6th grade during your science classes, 7th grade or 8th grade, I apologize, during your rotating intervention period. So your teacher will give you a little more information about that. That survey really does talk about the climate and culture of our building. So we want you to really reflect on that and be honest on that. It's an anonymous survey, which helps us make positive changes here.
Absolutely. And your honesty helps us understand where we really are.
Yep.
Taking a look at today's lunch. First and foremost, 7th grade. Remember that gold group is inside this week. Blue group, you're outside. For food, though, we're looking at a chicken patty sandwich, mashed potatoes with gravy, berries, and your choice of milk.
So berries it is.
Berries it is.
All right, we have a few birthdays today. Yay.
We do. 4 birthdays to celebrate. Happy birthday shout out to Tripty DeMall, Alex Miracle, Nyana Payne, and Leighton Wolf.
Enjoy your days, everyone.
Indeed. Sharing a birthday with the 4 of you guys throughout history on the October 14th.
The October.
1947, U.S. Air Force Captain Chuck Yeager becomes the first person to fly faster than the speed of sound. In 1964, Dr. Martin Luther King wins his Nobel Peace Prize for his work and passion surrounding civil rights. And in 1957, Wake Up, Little Susie, Wake Up. It's a duet.
Mine's the later part.
Becomes a #1 hit.
I don't think it was a duet.
I think we just made it less than a number.
I
Well, by
think
we,
it
me.
just crashed.
It was a number one hit. That's what it says.
Well, it was.
How about some words of wisdom? Another number one hit.
Number one hit. Today's words of wisdom are influencing others and choosing what's right.
Don't chew it.
Don't
Choose
chew it. How many of you have heard of Mahatma Gandhi? Say that again. Did I say that right?
No, yeah.
Thank you. Gandhi is a national hero of India, a man who made a huge difference in the world by teaching the principles of nonviolence. Did you know that Gandhi greatly influenced Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? One great mind influences another. Now listen carefully to these words from Dr. King. We must use time creatively in the knowledge that time is always ripe to do right. Today, let Dr. King's influence and decisions you make by remembering him. I'm just going to start that paragraph again. So today, let Dr. King's words influence the decisions you make by remembering that it's always the right time to do the right thing. And remember this also, what you do influences others. Be a positive influence on someone else today. We always talk about all of our students being leaders in every setting, and socially, in the hallways, in the cafeteria, in the classrooms. So make sure you continue to do that great work today.
Absolutely. It does come down to something simple. You want this place to be strong. You want this place to be positive. Be strong and positive.
Absolutely. Life's about choices, my friend. So make
Is
it a
it?
great day.
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.